have you seen this impact homeowners in the clients that you've worked with? Have you got any examples of sort of how you've seen this play out in people's lives?
Yeah, and even going to people's, homes and the consultations as we're walking by, and I'll kind of mention something, and they're like, "Oh my God," that's they see it right away. They see kind of what is affecting them in a certain way, and I've seen people, have improvements in their life based on what they've changed. But again, it's the intention, and it is changing the environment in their home, but it's also changing your actions sometimes too. And I always give this example: if you're looking for work, and let's say I gave you some suggestions to change in the career area, so you change whatever we needed to change, but then you're sitting on your couch watching TV and you're not looking for work. Like, work is not going to come to you. You know what I mean? So it is about like the intention and actually doing, whatever you need to do to get that job. In addition to changing, the environment. So it's everything together, you know what I mean? So Feng Shui does, it's really cool, but it's not just like kind of a miracle in a way. It is, but it's not, you know what I mean? You have to like do the work because people think, they'll just do it and it will happen. But I think it's a combination of everything. And then you see cool results. Like when I come into somebody's home and I give them, we usually, walk around the home and I give them recommendations as we're walking around. And then I send them a report giving them additional suggestions or whatever we went over. But it's up to them to actually do it. Like they have to actually put their intent in it and actually, get up and do the work.
Yeah, I love it. I can imagine that thing. I had my house feng shuied and it's just not working, and there's no action
Right.
behind all of the intention that they set. So,
yeah, I was going to say it's a part of it. So, yeah, a lot of it is our luck, and, a lot of it is, our own, what we do day to day. And then it's feng shui too. So it's only a part of it. It's not, 100% of what will happen to us.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Hi, now before you go, I just wanted to share with you, there are 3 big mistakes that I see homeowners make when they're planning their renovation or building project. Mistakes that cause huge amounts of stress, cost overruns, time blowouts, and really ultimately make the journey of renovating and building much more difficult. Want to know what they are? Well, the first of those 3 mistakes is that people just dive into the process. They don't really prepare for it. They don't really understand what are the right steps to take and when, and they just barrel in. And I think homeowners do this because it's a big, overwhelming process building or renovating your home. It involves a lot of big decisions, a lot of money. But unfortunately, if you're only ever taking steps ahead, not really knowing the full picture, it's very easy to get lost, misled, end up in a completely the wrong spot, and for it to be very expensive and time consuming to get yourself out of that position. The second mistake that I see homeowners make is they make themselves a target. A lot of homeowners tell me actually they feel like they're walking around with a target on their forehead just waiting to be taken advantage of. But unfortunately, a lot of homeowners don't do the work required to really inform themselves so that they know how to sift and filter the advice that they're receiving, so that they know how to not fall for the dodgy operators, and so that they know when they're being told something that they want to hear rather than what they need to hear. When you know how to put the right team of people around you and you know how to trust the advice that you're receiving, it will completely change the game for your renovation or building journey. The third mistake that I see homeowners make is that they don't invest in the design. The design, of course, is the lines, the spaces, the volumes that are drawn as lines on a page, but end up becoming the rooms and the home that you ultimately live in. And so many homeowners really struggle because they know that this is something going to be long term, that their decisions are going to have a big impact on how they get to live their lives, and yet really fear stuffing it up, making decisions that they think that they'll regret long term. When you know how to get the design right, how to create a home that not only works for you now but into the future, then you can move with certainty towards that future finished home, knowing that it'll actually deliver the dream that you're hoping it will and create a beautiful lifestyle for you and your family. I would love you to check out my 2 online courses. I have one for Australian homeowners called How to Get It Right in Your Reno or New Home, and I have one for American homeowners called the Welcome Home course. If you don't know the steps from start to finish of your renovation or building journey, from the point of talking with your local authority through putting your team together, getting the design right, getting all of your approvals, choosing your contractor or builder and getting your home built, that's exactly what these courses will help you do. I lay out step by step my own system that I've been using in over 250 projects in over almost 25 years in this industry, and I explain it to you in a step-by-step way that you can put into action on your project. I also help you really focus on what are the core fundamentals of a well-designed home. What does it look like to achieve good design? I have got minimum recommendations for dimensions. I've got some key things to help really pull out of you what it's going to be that you want from your home so that you can really communicate that with the people that you're working with and get really clear on what's going to make a big difference for you and your family's lifestyle in your home. And I also have lots of tools and guides so that you can pull the right team together. You can sift and filter the advice that you're receiving. You can know that you're moving in the right direction. You can always be working to save money and time and stress, and you can really get bang for buck in how you spend your budget overall so that you can make sure that you stretch that money that you have as far as it possibly can go. And ultimately, these courses are all about helping you create that future family home that you're dreaming of, that is perfect for you and your family, and that ultimately helps you feel great and that you feel great in. So again, for Australian homeowners, it's how to get it right in your reno or new home. And for American homeowners, I teamed up with Eric Reinholdt of 30 by 40 Design Workshop. He's an award-winning American architect based in Maine, and we created the Welcome Home course. The links are below for you to check out both of these courses. I would love to see you on the inside and really help you create that future family home that you're dreaming of and get it right whilst you save time, money, and stress.